phenomenal one, and the queen, y'all ain't just gonna see the glow, you're gonna feel the glow.
Oh yeah, and the next time you feel them little hairs standing behind your neck, just know it ain't paranoia, dog. It's Naomi and the Usos.
Mixed match challenge. It's gonna be the house that A.J. Styles and Charlotte built.
Jimmy Uso and Naomi, the only thing that's gonna get snatched is your chance at winning the mixed match challenge.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Stop.
whoa, whoa.
A.J., stop.
It's just like your dad.
Woo!
Of course, in the first week I get Braun Strowman. Can't get away from this guy.
Next week, Little Miss Bliss and Braun Strowman, they do not stand a chance against Team Paws.
Yeah, you know what? We gotta talk about this name, Team Paws. Team Paws? Really?
Natalya is nothing compared to a goddess.
And Kevin Owens, while scary looking, cannot compete with a monster.
And after we defeat Team Paws, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna go all the way.
WWE Mixed Match Challenge Season 2 premiere this Tuesday, streaming live on Facebook Watch.
I am so stoked. This Tuesday, Mixed Match Challenge is back. Yeah, Season 2 of Mixed Match Challenge gets underway this Tuesday, immediately following SmackDown Live, streaming live only on Facebook Watch. Now, as excited as A.J. Styles is for this Tuesday night Mixed Match Challenge, extraordinarily pressing matters here tonight at the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. A.J. Styles has endured an incredible amount, considering the targeting of his wife and daughter by Samoa Joe for weeks. But tonight, Styles must focus on his defense of the WWE Championship. Will AJ Styles be able to withstand the ever...
And quiet down. I'm going to read you a bedtime story. Tonight, I have just a tale to send you off to Dreamland. It has a hero and a villain. But don't worry, a house. A house that he built for his kids and his spouse. He defended his house against one, against all. He started to believe he was 10 feet tall. A man had appeared, a submission machine, all warriors revered.
What the hell is happening? It was an ambush. Samoa Joe trying to put the WWE Champion to sleep. Styles is out cold.
In the midst of his... She was frightened. The wife was distraught. They hoped and they prayed a humbling lesson would be taught. The situation was horrible, terribly bad.
Not, but I'll be your new daddy.
The arrogant fool from the house he'd expel with battle lines drawn at Hell in a Cell. To emerge victorious, it would not take much. A snatch and a grab. A new champion stood as man of the house, and the 10-foot-tall man was now small as a mouse. The hero had conquered and saved the day. The end.
Appalling, shocking, disgusting. That is what the campaign of psychological warfare from Samoa Joe has been like, targeting the WWE Champion and Styles' wife and young daughter.
A lot of people have known Samoa Joe for many, many years, and nobody ever thought he was capable of sinking to such unforeseen depths. But the fact is, all of the movements have been calculated. This is all, as you said, Tom, psychological warfare. Samoa Joe is obsessed with becoming WWE Champion and will stop at absolutely nothing to get there. It just baffles me how this man is able to sleep well at night, how Samoa Joe is able to look at himself in the mirror and know that he has done everything possible to disrupt the fabric of another man's family. Samoa Joe looks at it all as collateral damage, Byron. And that's disturbing.
Today marks the 313th day of A.J. Styles, WWE champion. Not only champion, he is a hero to the WWE Universe. And you saw A.J. Styles' gloves. A.J. is a part of the Connor's Cure campaign to help raise funds for pediatric cancer awareness.
There is no question, there is a lot of thoughts, a lot of emotions flowing through the mind of A.J. Styles. The question is, can A.J. keep his temperament in check? Can A.J. Styles truly be what he says that he is? And that is phenomenal.
Shadowed by what Samoa Joe has done the last few months.
Samoa Joe set his eyes on the prize, and that is what's around the waist of A.J. Styles. Joe will stop at nothing to get what he wants, even if it means destroying the psyche of A.J. Styles. We saw earlier tonight in the Charlotte Flair-Becky Lynch match, Charlotte's emotions got to be too much, and Becky took her championship. That could very well happen tonight.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the WWE Championship. Introducing the challenger from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe is definitely in A.J. Styles' head.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, the phenomenal A.J. Styles.
All right, Graves, to the point that you just made, Samoa Joe picking up right where he left off at the first encounter between these two for the title at SummerSlam.
Samoa Joe came dangerously close to becoming WWE Champion in Brooklyn. He knows he's capable of it. Now Joe just needs to finish the job. And that is what it's all about. The richest prize in the game, the WWE Championship.
And not only that, Corey, it is also about protecting his family. Styles coming in hot here to start off this match, attacking Samoa Joe, much like we saw at SummerSlam between these two.
And I agree with you, Byron, but that's in AJ's mind. To Samoa Joe, it is only about the WWE Championship. That's the difference here.
And now Joe and Styles locked up here in the corner, and Joe trying to quell the early storm, the emotional storm from AJ Styles.
Gosh. Headbutts and shoulders, and now the heavy jabs from Samoa Joe on the chin of the champion.
And now isolated here in the corner, and and AJ Styles caught with a kick right to the chest.
Like AJ said earlier on tonight, he was laser focused coming into this match, but we're seeing that same kind of focus from Samoa Joe.
As Styles said tonight, the talking stops and the fight has begun in a big way.
A thunderous knife edge chop from the challenger.
Drop kick from Styles, the champion.
AJ began this match like he was shot out of a cannon, a couple 100 miles an hour. Can he continue the onslaught on the challenger, or will Joe be able to get back in this?
Thus far, AJ Styles has not removed his eyes from the target. Styles to the apron, knee right to the side of the face.
Joe might be out.
Remember, champion's advantage here in this matchup goes to AJ Styles.
AJ got every bit of the knee, landed right on the temple of Samoa Joe.
Title can only change hands by pinfall or submission inside the ring. Styles, look at this again.
Great athleticism, great precision. AJ connected with a knee to the challenger. Samoa Joe is rocked.
You can just feel the disgust that AJ Styles has for Samoa Joe.
Well, it's understandable. AJ has nothing but disdain for Samoa Joe. You can't question AJ's motives. Joe has gone after AJ's family. It's fully understandable. Whether or not AJ will be able to retain is the question.
Now Styles on the move inside the ring. Shot right to the face, and Joe into our announce desk. And Joe might be out here after this series from AJ Styles.
I saw it with my own eyes. Both of AJ's boots connected right in Samoa Joe's chin.
As for as talented as Samoa Joe is, his hope was the mind games would throw off AJ Styles, not incite the WWE champion.
Luckily, Samoa Joe's skull's about an inch thick to be able to withstand the double boots, but Styles thinking about a phenomenal forearm.
Wants to end it early, going up top, and Joe wisely rolls out of the ring.
You have to imagine Samoa Joe was expecting this. To this point, Joe knew AJ was going to come out of here like this.
But will Samoa Joe live to regret inciting AJ Styles to this point? Oh, and caught in midair. Point of the boot right to the midsection.
I think it caught AJ in the knee, actually. Joe was waiting for AJ.
You're right, look at AJ grabbing at his hamstring. Oh, my God. Run over by Joe. And now Joe trying to toss the champion around. Oh, into the steel. I think you're seeing why AJ Styles was the aggressor to start this match, because he's well aware of what Samoa Joe is capable of.
Joe weathered the early storm, laid a trap, and AJ fell right into it. This is how cerebral Joe is.
For the title here, AJ kicks out at 1.
Aside from being ruthless and vicious, Samoa Joe is one of the most intelligent competitors you will ever see inside of a ring.
And then watch this into the stair. The knees connecting. Styles feeling the pain from the steel. Oof. Just like that, Samoa Joe has completely changed the complexion of this match.
Joe just turned Styles inside out with a knife-edge chop. Heavy duty blows.
Joe now able to move at his pace. Styles still trying to fight back. Joe might be a little rocked. Oh. You always know when you have Samoa Joe, when you have AJ Styles in the same ring at the same time.
Oh, beautiful. How quick is Samoa Joe sweeping the legs right out from under the champion, stopping the little bit of momentum AJ had started to build.
I want to mention how physical these bouts are, and we just saw a case of point.
That is sudden. A man the size of Samoa Joe should not move that fast for all intents and purposes, but we just saw it. Now Joe just looking to kick the features off AJ's face. 282
Wait a minute.
Look
out! And the knee across the face of Styles. Samoa Joe has found a way. He has grounded the WWE champion. High impact matchup.
Joe knew AJ was going to be overly emotional tonight. That was no secret. Joe just took what AJ dished out, and now the tides have turned. AJ has run out of gas.
Headbutt right on the chin there from AJ Styles, trying to create a little breathing room between he and the challenger. Credit Styles, who keeps on swinging and keeps on fighting, which has been the MO of the WWE champion.
Ooh, a kick right to the knee of Samoa Joe.
Styles slightly hobbled after the attack to the left leg, and now lighting up the hamstring of Joe. Forearm shots, and as the question was posed on the kickoff show, does AJ Styles defend the title or does he defend his family's honor? Which is more important to Styles here tonight at Hell in a Cell? Styles has shown, at least in the past, he's able to...
Oh, wait a minute.
And Seguri side of the face. The frightening, quick strike ability of Samoa Joe. Styles crumples along the ropes. Samoa Joe.
What a thud. Absolutely sickening.
The champion blasted outside the ring.
Look out!
Samoa Joe, Styles just off our announce desk. And a look of pure malevolence on the face of Samoa Joe. Watch the incredible impact, bam! No room for anywhere for AJ Styles to go.
Like getting hit by a tanker truck.
Samoa Joe almost taking a moment to admire the damage that was done, only to continue the assault.
Now Samoa Joe rolling Styles back inside the ring. Count of 4 here from the official. Samoa Joe rolls inside to win the WWE Championship and a kick out. Once again, watch this. Samoa Joe, 282 pounds, just blasting AJ Styles.
Styles' ribcage bounced off of our table here. Now see Samoa Joe just twisting at the neck of AJ Styles. Could take the champ's head clean off his shoulders.
These two have exchanged some incredible shots that would put lesser men down, but Styles continues to hang around here in this match.
See almost a euphoric smirk on the face of Samoa Joe, enjoying dismantling the champion.
Now Styles again trying to battle his way back up to his feet here. Shot to the midsection of Samoa Joe, wincing in pain. Shot to the ribs. Oof.
Joe on wobbly legs here. Here comes
Styles. Oh, just obliterated by Joe.
There was nothing fancy, nothing pretty about that.
Scrambles for the cover to win the title, and a kick out by AJ.
Samoa Joe just barreled through the WWE champion. Watch this impact.
Like a freight train. And now look at Samoa Joe right back on the WWE champion.
Joe using his weight advantage, all of his weight leaning down on Styles. This is exhausting for the champion. It's hard to breathe. AJ in a lot of trouble right now.
Take another look at this nasty collision. Oh!
Samoa Joe just launching himself into AJ Styles, turning the champion inside out. And the challenger is in great condition right now.
How smart is this by AJ Styles? Great ring awareness.
It's not necessarily intelligence. It's the only way Styles was getting out of there.
Well, right now, if you're Styles, you find a way to survive. Find a way to give yourself a chance. Samoa Joe looking to find a way to inflict even more punishment on the champion.
Trust me, Joe suffers from no lack of dangerous intentions and ideas.
Both men, precarious position here. Big headbutts by Samoa Joe. Now Joe's got a hold of AJ Styles here. Both men along the second rope.
A highly hazardous predicament for AJ Styles could be on the horizon.
Samoa Joe trying to pry AJ Styles off of the perch. Styles able to slip through. Face first into the top turnbuckle. Down goes Joe.
Joe got a little bit too comfortable on the top rope, wasted a little bit of time. And Samoa Joe, of all people, should know, when you're in the ring with AJ Styles, you cannot make that mistake.
Styles created an all-important opening for himself. Now, what can AJ Styles do with it?
AJ's eyes are glazed over. I don't even think the champion knows where he's at right now. Styles has endured so much punishment to this point.
And again, Styles had to know that. Styles had to know coming into this match, it was going to be physical. It was going to be a battle.
And now lighting up every part of Samoa Joe here is AJ Styles. The spinning back fist sends Joe reeling. Styles crashing down in the corner. Snapmare putting Joe on the canvas. Styles is starting to roll. Flies in with a forearm. Can he put away Joe? Covered by Styles and a kick out.
Does AJ have enough left in the tank to capitalize? He has the challenger rocked, but Styles himself has endured so much agony to this point.
Styles looking up.
Joe shrugs the champion off.
Elbow right on the point of the jaw. From the second rope for the move. Reverse DDT.
Right on the back of Joe's head.
Up to the leg. Kick out by Joe.
Samoa Joe got spiked, but it was not enough to keep the challenger down for 3. How deep into this match does AJ start questioning himself? What did I get myself into? Do I have the answer to solve Samoa Joe?
I think because of all the pride and emotion involved with AJ Styles, it's more so, I'm going to keep digging deeper into my playbook. I'm going to keep pulling out more moves, more ways to attack.
Here's in the middle rope. Oh!
Knees up just in time.
Nobody home with a moonsault. Now Samoa Joe.
Here we go.
Powerbomb by Joe.
New champion.
Cover here on Styles and a kick out.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
A seamless transition. How fluid is Samoa Joe? Look at the agony on the face of the champion. Look at the position of Styles' back.
Oh, now turns it around into an STF. Has a hold of the champion here, center of the ring.
What was that you said, Byron, about emotion, about pride? Pride's one of the 7 deadly sins for a reason.
Oh, gosh. Now pries back the left arm of AJ Styles. Hands right across the eyes of the WWE champion.
Styles cannot see a thing. Probably has no feeling left in his shoulder right now. Joe just cranking at the champion.
Instinct. Styles still reaching.
And gets his foot to the bottom rope, breaks up the submission.
Samoa Joe, such a dangerous technician, absolutely lethal. From one step to the next, just dismantling AJ Styles. Samoa Joe is a superstar who came into this fight with a game plan and has executed to perfection. Sure, there have been a few hiccups, but Joe just keeps powering forward with the goal of calling himself WWE Champion.
Samoa Joe may be inching closer and closer to that goal, Corey.
Lethal headbutts from the challenger. Oh my goodness,
God.
Styles has got to be exhausted.
Forearm smashed by Samoa Joe.
Exhausted and hurting.
Controlling every aspect of this match right now.
Look at this, Styles barely
hobbled.
Stay on his own 2 feet.
Able to sidestep Samoa Joe there for a moment, buys himself a little time. Oof.
Styles is just throwing haymakers, whatever he can connect with.
Oh, wait a minute. Joe caught him in the throat, but Styles fighting through.
Styles get him up?
On the shoulders of Styles.
You gotta be kidding me.
AJ Styles has got Joe up. Incredible strike by the champion. Oh my God. Cover. And a kick out by Samoa Joe.
The champion reaching incredibly deep into his arsenal. A rack bomb. I don't know how Styles had the energy or the power to hoist up Samoa Joe, but regardless, it wasn't enough to win the match.
Simply phenomenal from AJ Styles. This is unbelievable. 282 pounds up on his shoulder, and then this, the rack bomb.
Styles using Joe's own weight against him to create incredible impact, but it wasn't enough.
I said it earlier, Styles just, whatever he can do is on the table, whatever he can do just to give himself a chance.
Styles out on the apron, trying to gather himself, has put so much into this match, so much into this rivalry. From the top,
my God,
for 450, the closeout, Joe out there, 2.5.
How much did that take out of Styles?
What does Styles have left in his playbook? Look at this. This deep into a match.
AJ is spent.
Oh, look at AJ. AJ's a mess at the hands of Samoa Joe. Now Joe again hoisting AJ Styles up. Oh my God.
Joe's looking for a muscle buster.
Joe's got a hold of AJ Styles here. Looks,
no.
Now Styles with a
no way.
Oh!
Styles was looking for the Styles clash. Joe still with too much left.
Oh, wait a minute, trying to rip Samoa Joe out of the corner. AJ Styles wants the calf crusher. Oh, and again, another shot to the hamstring, back of the knee.
Oh, gosh. Cover him, Joe. You got this.
Joe's had to survive these close sequences here from AJ Styles. Couldn't capitalize. Now looking for a cover. Hook to the leg here, and Styles finds a way out.
I have to believe that if Samoa Joe were somehow, as we listen to that one more time, able to make the cover immediately, we've got a new champion right now.
It sounded like a baseball bat connecting with a home run ball.
Look at the face of Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe loading it up.
The crazed eyes of Samoa Joe eyeing the champion. Wanted another clothesline and a Pele kick. And Joe, the only thing keeping him up are the ropes. AJ Styles, where is he finding this from?
I don't know where it's coming from, but it's amazing to watch. Styles.
Boom, forearm smash right to the face. AJ Styles with an opportunity here, guys.
Styles wants the phenomenal forearm if this connects.
From the top.
No.
Cocaine clutches in.
Can he bring AJ Styles down to the canvas? Styles trying to reach out for the ropes, trying to prevent Samoa Joe.
Oh no. Joe just muscling Styles back into the center of the ring. AJ wants the ropes in the worst way. The tap is fading.
And now Samoa Joe's down. Here's the cover, and Styles has beaten Samoa Joe.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, the phenomenal A.J. Styles.
I think the camera angle showed AJ Styles rolled through the coquina clutch and pinned Samoa Joe's shoulders to the mat.
But Joe's claiming that AJ tapped out.
Joe is convinced he's won the WWE title.
Obviously, the referee has ruled this in favor of Styles.
Joe is livid. I mean, understandably. Whether we saw it or not, Joe in his mind believes AJ Styles tapped out.
Well, regardless of what Samoa Joe believes, Corey,
it's going to stand. But when you look into the eyes of Samoa Joe, and he was right here at our table, that is not a man who was defeated.
And AJ Styles, he knows he's been through a fight, can barely stand, but he's lost.
Samoa Joe's own words. Can we get a different camera angle?
Again, the referee, his angle, his decision is final. That is what he made his decision on. Joe is
Styles tap.
Oh my God.
Wow. Samoa Joe is the WWE champion right now, in my opinion.
But again, the official's position was on the opposite side of where the tap out occurred.
I understand, but the evidence is in the video. We just saw it. Samoa Joe has got a legitimate gripe.